Hello, my name is Ken, and I will be discussing topics such as theory and nursing as a profession, with connection to core values and concepts within theory. I'll address how the nursing discipline is impacted by theory, discuss how theory can guide the science of nursing and impact on nursing practice. I'll provide a brief summary at the end of how theory has shaped my thinking and approach to patients' care. Nursing theory provides the guidelines that shape nursing practice to support interventions and center care around the individual. Theory confirms the implementation of evidence based practice, providing an ethical framework and a scientific backbone to guide practice. It's the system of verification that validates nursing. In studying the theory of caring model, the guiding principles really are highly reflected in therapeutic communication, which is just the core of nursing. The theory of caring demonstrates patient centered care and how we develop teaching and interventions. We need to assess the patient's understanding and willingness to learn, as well as encourage them to ask questions and return demonstrations to demonstrate understanding. The application of the theory of caring and its five principles are essential in nursing practice to support the patient's independence and promote dignity. By definition, a discipline is a field of study that contains its own body of knowledge, methods of inquiry, and perspectives on human experience. As a discipline, nursing is defined by the meta paradigm, the patterns of knowing, and the theories addressed by the person's health, the person themselves, their environment, and how nursing impacts them. Through the patterns of knowing, nurses are able to quantify and qualify the patient's experience through care. It requires an ability to adapt to new patient experiences and adjust care depending on the patient's responses to education and interventions. The meta paradigm collects information that the patient gives to assess how we are promoting adaptation in their life. Theory then gives us models to apply our observations and data to guide how we can enhance interventions for better patient outcomes. It is a continuous cycle of analyzing, planning, implementing, and assessing, continuously adapting. Nursing theory encourages holistic care and guides education and advocacy. Theory is the adhesive force in the science of nursing, promoting consistency in care and enhancing clinical decision making. In studying Roy's adaptation model, we can assess how our interventions assist in patients coping with changes to health and environment. Kolakaba's comfort theory supports the need for open communication to address patients' needs and improve patients' comfort and satisfaction. Both examples are used to advance methods of adjusting care to optimize evidence based practice. Each model demonstrates feedback loops that highlight areas of opportunity for further research or confirms best practice, dependent on the patient's response and how they verbalize the way that things have been taken into their care. The study of nursing theory is complex and abstract, with major theories and mid range theories that apply to whole populations or individual groups. The core of nursing theory addresses the patient and their health, their environment, and how nursing impacts them. Theories are a guideline to structure and education interventions with scientific support. I apply nursing theory daily in practice by assessing patients' responses to pains, responses to medication. I turn my patients every day to reduce pressure injuries. I analyze vital and laboratory data. I take responsibility for my patients by developing a relationship with them, by asking who they are, getting to know their family members. How have we impacted their life? We want to see our patients as more than just a diagnosis, they're a person. I've been asking myself questions lately, such as who am I helping? What is the priority for my advocacy in this person's care? What is our plan to improve this person's quality of life? We develop individualized care plans for each of our patients based on their individual needs. Applying theory helps reduce unnecessary interventions. At the end of each shift, part of our charting is to review medications given to see if there's any adverse effects or unwanted effects. Did this medication help the patient? I never really put too much thought into it until I've taken this course, but nursing theory supports why we're assessing our patients' responses to medication. It's not some arbitrary act, but it validates our practice as nurses to help qualify and quantify our patients to make them the center of their care.